Hiya Porkers, so before this video starts, these wonderful patrons have helped financially support the quality of the content that you are about to see, and I would like to thank them very much for doing so. If you would like to join this list, consider clicking on the Patreon link in the description and pledge at least $1 a month, as well as get some additional rewards in the process. Yeah, enjoy the video.
At the wedding of Thetis and Peleus, Paris of Troy was asked to award a golden apple to the most beautiful goddess. The contestants were Athena, Hera, and Aphrodite. Very nice, ladies. That concludes the talent portion of our competition. Now for the interview. If you are crowned most beautiful goddess, Paris asked the women, what will you do? Hera replied,
If I win, I'll use my title to bring world peace and to help all the little animals.
If I win, Athena said, I'll make sure that everyone has olive oil and bake everyone a batch of cookies. Finally, Aphrodite said, If you choose me...
If you choose me, I'll arrange for you to take Helen, the most beautiful woman in Greece, as your wife. I hope I win, because I just love golden apples.
Paris carefully considered each goddess's answer, but intrigued by the prospect of being married to the most beautiful woman in Greece, chose Aphrodite. It wasn't long before Paris found Helen, tore her away from her husband, and brought her back to Troy. Now Menelaus has declared war on Troy, and everyone bound by the oath of Tyndareus is rallying to his side, and other leaders have taken up Troy's part. Calchas the seer had this to say about the impending war. Though rescuing fair Helen may seem simple, be forewarned that many obstacles will stand in your way. Many will be old and gray by the time they return home. Agamemnon and his soldiers have already left Greece to attack Troy, but Troy's walls, built by Apollo and Poseidon, are incredibly strong. Only an intense, continual siege will be enough to break through the walls, and this type of onslaught will only be possible if the Greeks have a camp close to Troy. But maybe Agamemnon will be lucky. On the home front, you must prepare for further attacks on Troy by asking other cities to give what they can to you to support the war effort.
For this mission, we're going to prepare for a colony. We need fleece, olive oil, wood, wheat, and armor, and we have to go in with a high treasury. This is going to be interesting, folks. Hiya, Borkers. I'm Jalen Fulf, and welcome back to Zeus, Master of Olympus. Last time we were here, we had successfully built our population. Got the... oh, God. Got the production goal completed with the wheat, and with the other stuff. And the wine, of course, not to mention the wine. And now all that we have to focus on now is continuing to build this city, as well as continuing to build everything else. So, first things first, I want to replace the stadium entirely. So, what do we do here? Simple. Get rid of the stadium. That removes our competitors for now. Because I'm going to then set up a maintenance office over here, which will hold our stadium. Except, placement of the stadium is going to be crucial because, for one thing, we can't even place it on the beach. The best we can do is place it, if these guys can move, damn it. Best we can do is just place it over here. If these guys can move. Thank you. Just so long as we can have just so long as we can maintain a stable population, just like that. Under the leadership of Minos, Lyrnessus has grown into a significant city no longer isolated from the rest of the world. And who are they to us? We are not related to them in any fashion. But it would be nice to take them later on in the mission. We'll need them later, as they produce meat and fleece. Alright, so these guys are pulling out. By this time, the athlete over here, or the competitor over here, is basically going to go over to this stadium over here and fill that. At which point we should be able... At which point we should be able to try and maintain a good outcome, you know? Under the leadership of Ascanius, Ascania has grown into a significant city, no longer isolated from the rest of the world. And that is on the other side as well. Oh, those guys are going to be a bust. So please tell me how these guys aren't even getting culture. No one's getting actors. Competitors is all-time low on the inner circle. How are these guys getting anything? Actually, the only way I can really see this becoming not an issue as much is if I actually relocate the stadium again. So I'm going to do that. Because of reduced supplies throughout the world, the price of armor has risen by 50 drachma. And price has risen for sculpture as well. And for bronze, oh my god. I, Amphimachus of Miletus, regret to inform you that I will no longer be able to trade with you. I assure you it is not the result of your actions. What's going on? Do we have a trading post with them? Troy is not... Oh, wait. Troy's a rival now? Oh, somehow... Oh, because, because the unfortunate happened with the... Was it Prince of Troy? Was that what it was? So I think what we can do is just empty this stack of marble. Try to, sell it elsewhere. Miletus is not trading with us. We can't sell our wine anymore. Or at least we can't with one member. I mean, if Ethiopia is gone, then so is the rest. Can we trade with everyone else for marble or for anything else? Let's see. Salamis, Mycenae, Ithaca... Argos will buy it. So it can get a pier to Argos. Once this supply is gone. Can I actually ask these guys to get my remaining marble? Okay, so that's done. Do we need marble for our colony? No, we do not. Okay, so that kind of solidifies that. I can get rid of my pier to Troy. Set up a pier to Argos where I can sell my marble. Anyone else buy marble besides Argos? Sparta doesn't, but they do sell it. So that's kind of a thing on my mind. Lemnos doesn't buy it either. Let's see. I, Memnon of Ethiopia, regret to inform you that I will no longer be able to trade with you. So, they were also trading with us? What the actual fuck? So our key to the east is gone. Just like that. Our entire connection to east of the Aegean Sea is officially donezo and gone. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? So I've lost 2 piers already. Let's set up 2 more. A pier to Lemnos. See what Lemnos does. Fish and import fish, export wood. And then Salamis. We can give him our fleece if we have to. And then this can be also our location for trading ports. We'll definitely put the labor pool into that. If we can. Can I? What's going on here? Not enough room. So the only real thing I can do, actually, is just do that. And I don't think I can buy anything at the moment. No, I don't think I can buy anything from these guys just yet. Although Sparta, I could use their marble later on. Ithaca as well. So who's gonna sell me bronze? Hang on, I'm missing my walkthrough here. Hang on. Alright, so who is going to sell me bronze? Or am I going to have to buy armor? Or can I raid for bronze? No, wait. My Lidos, I can actually, request bronze. Although, yeah, request bars of bronze from my Lidos. Although I will need to make space for it at some point. Deny grapes, accept bronze. So at least I won't lose my labor at all with this. And I'm actually going to accept wood here. Can I even make armor? I can, okay. So I've lost the Eastern trade route, but I can still... What is it? But I can still request stuff, so long as I don't ruin my relationships with anybody. So how are we doing? I've got plenty of olive oil on my hands, and I'm running the stack low here, so I'm basically just gonna have to set aside the olive oil now while I still can. My trading is actually going very well, in a sense, so I can actually do something with it. But the next steps are to get the fleece, the wood, the wheat, and the armor. The wheat's going to be a major issue since we need the wheat for food. And my guys are pretty much just eating up like God knows what. Oh, I don't have a stadium. Right. I was going to replace that. Place it all the way down here if I have to. And I can actually put the maintenance office on the other side as well, just to make sure. I don't really need that, do I? Keep this quiet. We don't want word of our plans to spread. I, Agamemnon, leader of your ally Mycenae, have received some reports that Troy, our common enemy, has developed a weakness in its defenses. There's no point really in trying to attack Troy in the first place. So 12 bars of bronze. Which we can't use to which we can't use to make armor. Who actually sells us bronze is the problem that we're facing here. I can't raid. And I can't really demand anything from my rivals, because the idea here is that I need a better army than say Kaime, who has the bronze. I don't have a better army, so I can't. So I would be taking a big risk in trying to demand bronze from them. So who else is going to give me my bronze? Or am I going to have to do some extra work to get it? Because wait a minute. Do I have any gods that can help me here? I don't. I don't have any gods that can help me here. Wow. Everyone just up and left all of a sudden. Yeah, see, the people are eating up the wheat like pigs. I'm basically gonna have to up my ante here and actually do something about it.
God can offer you a kraken.
Actually, the promontory would be nice. Would be really nice if you ask me. All right, so Miletos is gone. We've got as much as I could. Sparta's now selling armor. I, Menelaus of Sparta, am pleased to announce that we can sell you more suits of armor than we could before. So this is an interesting development here. I can actually not do my... I don't think I can do Poseidon now. Let me just make sure I have everything all set and done here. Go ahead, you can sell me your armor, Sparta. And I'm gonna ask you to sell me your wood. But that also means I have to start exporting olive oil since I have a little too much to deal with here. So exporting olive oil, who can we sell it to? Is there a trading port that can do that for me? Just Ethiopia, except they're not trading with us. Ethiopia is the one that needs olive oil. So unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I don't think anybody's going to take my olive oil at this point. I'm pretty much just losing the business over here. Although what I can do is just start gifting medium-sized gifts to Ethiopia, just to try and make room, make ends meet. Try to keep the relationship up as much as possible, even though I know damn well they're going to turn my back, to become a rival at some point. Yep, I knew it. They were becoming rivals. But either way, that's what it is. Okay, so now that we have bronze in storage, right? I can get armor, which in fact we are going to do. So 16 suits and 16 wood. I doubt that I'll even be able to keep my treasury up at this point as well, since I actually need it to get to my colony. So let's see. 32 skeins of fleece, and the fleece is going poorly. 16 planks of wood, yet I can actually get the wood. 12 suits of armor, and then 64 sheaves of wheat, which the wheat is going to be a bit of a bastard to get since everyone's feeding on themselves with that. Although the best thing I can do is get another granary to take the wheat. Except the stadium's in the damn way. Well, the only other thing I can... Well, the other thing I can do is take the wheat here. Can I do something here? No. No new sheep. No new ship. Actually, it's going very poorly. Are they even taking sacrifices? The unfortunate thing here is I won't be able to take any more bronze. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set aside my armor now, and then... Can we stop trading it, getting it from Sparta now? Can we stop getting it from Sparta now that we have it? Yeah, I think we can do that. At least I got extra armor in case we need it. What do you think? So how about that wood? How are we doing with that? 8 in stock. We can still do with more. Although, I'll have to settle for 4 more this year, and then next year I can settle for the rest. We're losing fleece like that. Just that. That's what I'm worried about. Although, can I actually stockpile a thing? Everyone's attacking Troy, and I don't have an army to help these guys. Jeez, what the fuck? Alright. So, fleece. Stockpile, please, because I don't need it right now. Or at least I don't need to distribute to my people right now. I mean, if they start running out, I can actually just let them accept it just this once. But until these guys go bye-bye, then no, I'm not taking out a stockpile. Oh yeah, that's going to be a major problem. I mean, I can definitely produce more wheat, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if we can put about... No, not a granary. Let's see if we can put about 2 more thingies, a couple more thingies of wheat. Should be 16 should be good enough. And provided we actually get the right amount, we should be a-okay. Although these guys probably won't get enough before the next harvest. Actually, though... Let's clear some space over here by the wood stocks. Just so we can get another granary down. I have the workforce. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to handle it. Yeah, 400 people out of work. That's going to be a lot to handle with. I mean, I'm all set for the next few minutes. But I mean, if these guys can actually get something done out of it, then sure. I can probably...
What other god can offer you a kraken?
I can probably work with something here. Wait a minute, what's going on over here? Oh. Ran out of wood to get. I am confusing the heck out of myself. Anyone else sell me wood? Or is this the only one? Ithaca's the only one that can actually get me the wood I need. Oh, but I can make... I didn't even realize there was another thing I could do. And there's my other reason to get food. Let's put down another granary, or at least... Do I even need more room for granaries? Oh my god. If any more granaries could reduce the appeal of that side significantly. Although I do have space for a monument. I can put that down. So long as my population is stable, I'll be fine with that. So now... What... Salamis, you two... Oh my god. I think we can do some offsetting here, you know? Let's... Oh. I still seriously need to move the stadium. I think it can help if I actually move the maintenance office first. Then move the stadium. Just to ever so slightly. Like that much. I hope that's gonna work. Thankfully. Although now it's gonna be a race for the fish. Because I can probably get, like... I don't know. We'll work this out. We'll work this out. Provided I can actually get something done out of this. Am I not doing anything with this? Okay, Argos will not help me here. For the time being. So I'm gonna go ahead and move Argos just a little bit to the left. That's left in that perspective. And then just build a path around it. Which could give us access to fish. If we can get it in time. What the fuck? Oh, I had the fleece stockpiled. Duh. Yeah, the fleece stockpiling was kind of overthrowing me, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem in itself, and probably gonna extend this episode just a tad bit more. Rippy dippy. Everyone's leaving like fireflies. Or so we think. See, now with everyone back up and running, we should have the workforce back up. But that fleece is going to go quickly. So essentially I'm just going to hold off on stockpiling more fleece until we actually get something done out of it. So I'm going to set up my fisheries now. 2, 3, and then set a 4th over here. That should be good. I can set up roadblocks too if I have to, since I know the maintenance guy's not going to make it down here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Set up a roadblock, and then put down a maintenance guy. Set him up right over there. I know my city needs more workers. The workers are coming. Wait, do I have my... I have my planks of wood. Okay, so I'll get that done. I'm setting up the fisheries now just so I can maintain a steady supply of fish for my citizens. Which, essentially the wheat's not helping. And I think what I'm going to ask is for these guys to get the remaining wheat sources, to keep the wheat close to the food supply. Keep the agora close to the actual food supply. Wait, did I ask these guys to get? I actually wanted to accept, since now the food's a little closer. Oh, I think if it also helps, now that these guys are going to have some time to work with, I'm going to just go ahead, run down a roadblock there, so provide these guys a little bit of a shortcut to the next granary over. Give them something to work off of. Wait, what the fuck? Fishermen would love to go catch some fish, but there are no fishing grounds nearby. Did I seriously trap these guys? Ugh. Well, there goes my luck. There goes my gosh darn luck out of that one. And I can't put a fishery over here either. I gotta have some serious luck in this matter. My fish is not gonna go well now. I mean, the promontory of Poseidon would have worked well too, but now's not the time for it. I don't think. I mean, if the food were really bad, I would have gone for it. Let me just start stockpiling fish, actually. Actually, no. No, I don't want to stockpile it just yet. Although I do want to. Let's set up some bridges. A bridge over here would be nice. Although I do want to set up a roadblock just to make sure that they don't get so far. Then let's just clean out some trees since I don't have a wood industry going. There's some more fisheries for you. Provided I can actually get them in place. 1. And 2. That would be a 3rd if I hadn't put the bridge there. Is there anything else I can put it on? Nope. Looks like I got 5 fisheries going. And finally, a maintenance guy. Put him at the end here just to make sure he gets to both fisheries. What the fuck? Oh, I'm still out of workers. 12 needed. Great. They're still coming in. Okay. That makes sense. But I'm pretty sure it's also going to take a freaking long time for these guys to actually get somewhere with it because, well, let's put it this way. It's not long enough. Can this even get a... Well, it can get there, but not here, not here, not in any other places. So this piece of land over here is pretty much useless. Game, can you just not give it to us? Is there any other fishing spots I would love to grab up here as well? Which would have been nice to have a fishing spot over here. I mean, sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's get some fisheries up here. A whole line of fisheries, why the heck not? Now, if the maintenance guy can actually get over here... Oh, God. Now, let's hope the maintenance guy can actually make... What the fuck? There we go. That's something. Hopefully the area is cut off from the world message does not even pop up at all. Now anyway, that's taken care of. So that's another source of fish. And that's going to be a fast source of fish, too. Look at how many I have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is on top of the 5 I already have down here. We're going to have a good supply of fish here, folks. We're going to have a very good supply of fish. You know, can I just do something here? I'll build a path here, and then a roadblock, and that's going to be a shortcut for the carrier over here. Assuming he's not going to be able to get that far in the first place. It's a little shorter path. It's part of the what is it? The P equals NP problem of finding the shortest route. That's exactly what it is. Everyone's trying to solve that problem. I know that fact. And me being a guy who studied computer science, it's kind of a given that I should know about the P equals NP problem from the first place. I've got so many monuments, I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I'll...
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Shut up, Poseidon. But in other words, maybe I should be able to start using it on something. I don't... Do I really need that housing in that place? I mean, I could use it up here, but the wolves are over here. What am I gonna do? Could I place it over here where it's actually necessary? Should I place it over here where it's actually gonna work? I can't build it over here since it's on top of the breeding grounds. But what I can do is build... Oh. I can't even do anything up there. Are we conducting sacrifices? Let me see if I can replace these sheep. Yeah, we're gonna replace a few. We had one sacrifice, that's fine. So yeah, that is going smoothly. And the fish is actually going on at a decent pace, too. I mean, we can definitely get a food supply going in time. Well, I got the 64 sheaves of wheat, that's for certain, but next stop is the fleece. And I'm slowly going down with it. Alright, let's sell my marble again. Because I need the treasury going into the next mission. Where can I sell my wood too? Because I'm not gonna even buying any wood. I can sell it to Sparta. Because I need the stuff later on. Wait. Do I even need? I can sell 8 and 8. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is sell 8 and 8. Anyone else buy wood? Lemnos does. So how are we gonna do this? Pause for a minute. We've got 1, 2... It's 3 places that we can get wood for. 3 places. Who needs it more? Well, Sparta doesn't need a lot of it. Lemnos doesn't need a lot of it. And I'm certain Salamis needs heckin' lot of it. So I'm pretty sure that we're just gonna sell 4 to Sparta, 4 to Lemnos, and then 8 to Salamis, just to keep things even Stevens. Alright, so that should be all set and done. Get the right combo up. Those guys should not be selling me any more wood. We're in the clear. So yeah, the consistent supply of food is actually going very well. The fleece is actually being distributed evenly as well. I'm gonna go ahead and start stockpiling fleece again, since I know I'm still gonna need it. And that's the last I'll ever see of that wheat. Still watching that fleece supply. What the heck is going on here? They don't have any food. What the heck? Oh, we ran out. Interesting. Interesting. This house never got any food. How are we gonna get it to them? You may ask. If this particular location is actually not distributing very well enough. Oh my god, more people are losing their food supply. What the actual fuck, game? Why are you not distributing to everybody? Please distribute to everybody. Thank you. At least you're doing something right. Well, now you're going back. Heck, at least the food is actually going at a decent pace. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen to it. Hygiene is deteriorating. What? Okay, so it's not perfect. Alright, so the fleece is gone. I'm gonna stop stockpiling it. Pretty sure he's only just gonna take like 2 fleece and that's it. Oh, 4 fleece, okay. So 4 fleece it is. I'm pretty sure if I just keep letting them do what they're doing, then we should be a-okay. Just keep refilling it at every single... Look, just keep refilling it everywhere and we should be a-okay. I asked it to accept fish here too? What the fuck? Okay, wheat, please, thank you. So at least now there's a source actually picking up the wheat, damn it. And unfortunately, that's going to be that guy's last batch of fleece for the time being, since I have to stockpile again. How many fleece are being stored here in the first place? Oh my god, this guy is storing the heckin' lot of it. Are you kidding me? That's why it's going so slow. You're just storing up a whole unit of it. Jeez. Calm yourself, man. By the way, can you guys stop trying to attack Troy? It's gonna be useless at this point. Do I even need that bronze? Actually, I can make my own armor this way. Besides, the more the merrier, right? So, how do we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4? Is it? How's my priorities? My priorities are set to moderate, but I'm going to keep my hygiene and safety to high, simply because it's more important than anything else. It's the most important. Actually, very high, just in case. Alright, so with the armor out of the way and everything's all set, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get our shit done and ready to go. Although now the fleece just needs to be back into the storehouse as it is, where this thing is so slow, and everything's just going super slow as it stands. And to put matters into worse perspective, this fleece area is actually getting the most of it. You know what I can do, though? I can increase the herd by building these... by building 1. And let's see about a 2. I mean, if I can build it there. That should increase my fleece supply, just for the moment. I'm surprised the food lady's actually taking the fish, which is quite a decent effort. And I can actually keep my wheat because I know I'm going to use it for another colony soon enough. I'm sure this adventure actually consists of 2 colony missions, which I'm very certain it's going to have. So I believe with that, and with that I'll stop stockpiling, pause for a minute, because I'm going to go ahead and pop a save on here, because last time I really didn't save the game in trying to get my missions done. So I'm going to do this proper, save, and then do the whole set goods aside mission to complete everything. Just so I can get my, like you saw in the previous video, where you saw like a previously on section, or from the previous time that I was here, that recorded segment from the intro to this episode of the adventure was recorded from the last time I played this game. If you haven't seen that part yet, go check it out. I will link the playlist in the... No, wait. I'm actually going to link it in an eye up there. The first episode's going to be in an eye up there. But yeah, if you want to see it, it's going to be right there. So I'm going to go ahead, set aside the goods, and with that, our goals should be done. Now just to wait for the episode to roll over.
The walls of Troy have thus far withstood the Greek attack. All of Greece's leaders have agreed that building a base of operations in Ionia will be the only way to carry the day at Troy and return Helen to her husband. Meanwhile, rumblings of discontent have been heard in the cities that great leaders have left behind to fight Troy. In Mycenae, Agamemnon's wife Clytemnestra has been whispering seditious tales in the ears of anyone who will listen.
So, what tales shall we see next in the next episode of Zeus, Master of Olympus? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, post your comments, hit subscribe to that notification bell, share this video with your friends, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time.
Take it to the next.